Hi everybody, Hugo here. As you can tell, I'm sailing and SVB has been sending me some products to get this boat ready to sail. So I took the opportunity to make some review of these products and make some little tutorial videos. Hope you can find these helpful for you. Take care and fair winds. Good morning, I'm still in the shipyard. I'm filming in the morning cause as soon as it's 8 o'clock past. All these IMOCA masts, everyone is doing like sanding and this music, so it's impossible to film. Anyway, I hope the next video, the boat is in the water. We're today Tuesday and the boat goes in the water on Thursday. So anyway, I'm still working on many different things. I have my list here. We're getting the boat ready as much as possible to be splashed on Thursday, but there is also lots of topics that I can move forward on, and one of these is like safety equipment and also required equipment on the boat to meet the class standards. One of them is anchors. I'll show you this in a little bit, but I have two boxes here from SVB that are gonna help me get the boat ready on that phase. Let me show you this phase. Today we're talking about anchors. I'm gonna show you right now the setup we have in the boat, which are both mandatory and what we choose to have. So first thing is happening inside the boat. Here I put on Crocs because we're not going with shoes that I've been walking on the street in the boat. It looks like it's a mess, but it's not so much of a mess considering the time we have. Here's a little glance at the deck. Solar panels, we have still the cover on, lots of lines, but we're getting there. Now here we are in the cockpit, the tiller, there'll be little seats here. And now on the inside part, basically it is mandatory to have two anchors on the class 40. One main anchor that is 16 kg with 25 meters of chain and 30 meters of rope. So we have the anchor here. The lashings are not finished, but see, it's like pad eyes everywhere to lash it in place so it cannot move around. And we'll have the chain, same thing on this side. You see the anchor has a bit of an odd shape. It's because this anchor is not meant to be used. What I mean is that on a race boat we don't often anchor. We almost never anchor unless we have to. The main use of an anchor on a race boat is if we go and sail, in really tidal place like northern Brittany in France, or in the Channel Islands, or around the UK, then you might need to, just put an anchor for a few hours to wait for the current, so you don't drift when there is little wind and lots of current. So this big anchor here is there mostly for regulation purpose and to make sure we meet the class standards. And also if we're in big shit, I don't know, with this mast we perched onto a lee shore, and we need to throw an anchor in, then yes, we'll use that anchor. But it is not the main anchor that we're gonna use. If we need to use an anchor, in light conditions or to wait a little bit in front of a harbor, also this boat has no davit, so it's easier to manage a lighter anchor. And that's why it is mandatory to have, almost fell. So that's why it is mandatory to have a lightweight anchor. And that's the one I've ordered to SVB. That's what I have right here, and I'm gonna show you what I've received and how I mount it. So let's dig into this. I was saying about the lightweight anchor and chain. Here I got my chain, 8 millimeters, and here I've got the rope, 12 millimeters, that's what I need, and I've got 30 meters. I'll just chop off 5 meters because racing, we want to save weight on little stuff like that. If you're cruising, keep the extra 5 meters, you might need them. Then I have my anchor, which is really convenient, this model, because you can store it, you know, you can dismount it and store it in places, you know, of the boat, but you could not if it was a fixed anchor. And last but not least, which I'm really excited about, because this is going to become super handy for me, I think, is a stowaway bag for all this. So, anchor first. Ta-da! So, here is what you have in your anchor thingy. It's gonna look like this in the end, and you have your two main profiles, and then the part that connects everything, the main arm right here, and the two sides with a few screws. So all these and the chain and the rope is gonna fit maybe into this bag. Let's see. I'm gonna keep the instructions just in case. That's really cool. This comes with a little pocket with wrenches, so you can use these to mount and unmount the anchor, and it fits the bloody anchor. That's brilliant. Love it. Really cool. There is a few bolts around the anchor that you're gonna have to tighten. That's definitely really cool. Alright, I'll leave these there for now. Mud palms, that's what they call. Little plates like these. Basically, it's gonna give a little angle to your anchor so it digs better into the ground. Alright, let's see, let's mount this. First mounting of that thing, I'm gonna use the Loctite on the bits I don't want to move. For the mud palms, for example. This one like this. This one like this. You'll need a flathead screwdriver for this. A little bit of Loctite on nuts and bolts so it doesn't get undone with vibrations around the boat, nor on the seabed floor. Okay, for now I don't tighten them, I just place them with the nut so it doesn't move as I put it in. First one is mounted. See, that's the side before mounting the mud plate, that's the side after. Pretty easy. Alright, both mud plates mounted. So imagine you have all these parts into your bag, you know, into this bag here. You just need to do this, 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 and then tighten the bolts. That's it. Anchor mounted. How much was that? 20-30 seconds and done. Just given you have already your chain connected to it with a quick link here and the line connected to here as well. That's it. That's your anchoring done. So yeah, I really like this anchor. With the perspective of racing, we're using it a lot. As a cruiser, this won't be your main anchor, obviously. You'll have, a big anchor on your davit that will allow you to anchor safely every night. But this is a super good setup. Let's say you have a problem with your windlass, you cannot drop anchor. This will hold your boat for, the time to fix your windlass. You could also use this maybe for your dinghy. It's a little bit oversized for the dinghy, but why not? Or the best use I see of this is your stern anchor. At night you're rolling. I've done a few videos on my vlog. A cage in an anchor, a secondary anchor in the back to realign your boat with the swell and not roll all the night. This is really cool because you can put it in your dinghy, in your kayak, row it out, put it at the back of your boat and stop rolling like crazy. So yeah, super cool anchor. I'm gonna try to put it into that cute little bag and see how it goes. So, boom, and mount. 1, 2, 3. There's a little diagram. Alright, that's it. That's anchor plus 25 meters of chain, 20 meters of chain packed into the bag. This will live happily in a locker in your cruising sailboat. In my case, I'm gonna probably build a handle somewhere here because of course we're stacking stuff around the boat and I'll need to be passing it around the boat constantly, so I'll maybe add some foam inside this to protect and a bit of a handle somewhere here to put it around. But yeah, definitely great solution. Of course here you don't have the line, but that's pretty easy to either leave it onto this coil or put it in another bag. I don't know, I'll see how I organize it in the boat, but yeah, pretty sweet anchor. Thank you SVB. See you soon in fair winds.